Namaste everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Sean and today we're going to be practicing yin yoga to help ourselves unwind from a long day at work. For many of us, we have to work on our feet all day long, or if you are an office worker like myself, having to sit on a computer all day long, it does get very taxing on the body, create a lot of tightness and a lot of tension. But luckily for us, we have the antidote, which is yin yoga. So for today's practice, we're going to be putting special attention to releasing any tightness throughout the body and any stress, for that matter, that we may have accumulated throughout the week. For today's practice as well, we will be practicing for half an hour. And personally, I will not be using any props, but if you wish to incorporate them into your practice, you are most welcome to do so. So to begin our flow, I would love to invite you into our first pose, which is going to be a reclined butterfly. So pressing the soles of our feet together. Very gently we're going to lie back onto our mats. You can also place a block or two underneath your thighs if you would like a little bit more support. And if you'd like a bit of a heart opener as well, you can always extend your arms above your head, inviting for that release of the body, shutting down the eyes. This next half an hour we're going to be committing to stillness. Really tapping into that richness of life in the present moment. Letting go of the past, letting go of the future, any worries from work, any deadlines that we have to meet. All of that, we're letting it melt away. That does not concern us. That does not concern us now. Just feeling into this beautiful present moment. Taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. Transitioning ever so mindfully into a twisted root. So left leg is going to extend outwards. Right knee is going to come over the top. And as we drop our knee to our left hand side, we're going to turn our neck looking to the right hand side, inviting that stretch to arise within the lower back region. Allowing this space to soften, to relax, to unwind. letting go of the workday. Sometimes we may find that our mind keeps wandering off as we practice yin. This is perfectly normal. It's the natural habit pattern of the mind. Or he's residing in another space other than the present moment. And so we invite the mind to return to the breath, the beautiful in-breath, the joyful out-breath, grounding ourselves with each and every breath into this present moment. Inviting the knees to return back to center. And taking a little pause just here to allow the body to settle. Shaking it out a little bit, allowing that lower back to release. And then when you're ready, I'm going to switch to the other side. So extending out the right leg now. Left knee coming over the top, and dropping the knee to the right hand side as we turn our body to the left. Observing the silence within, the inner silence. Allowing it to expand. Allowing it to calm both the mind and the body. Often we think that we can solve all of our problems by thinking about them and planning about it. The truth is that we just need to calm the mind down, to drop into stillness, into our true nature. And quite often the solution just arises naturally. It's the innate wisdom that lies within each and every one of us. Releasing ourselves, and at your own pace, coming up into a seated position. Going to come up onto our knees. Then with our hands, with our fingers pointing towards us, planting them onto the mat, and sitting back onto our heels into this E pose. Feeling the sensation in the wrists, exploring that with curiosity. Accepting the sensation as it sits, not chasing in any way, shape or form. Yin is a practice of continuously accepting our body for what it is, accepting our body and the shape that it is forming. Rising up nice and gently, sitting onto the mat, extending out the left leg to enter into a half dragonfly. So folding forward, keeping the back nice and disengaged, allowing gravity to work its magic, never striving or forcing the body. If we had to put a scale of 1 to 10 where 10 was your maximum intensity, you want to be aiming for about a number 4. Just enough tension to receive the benefits, but never pushing yourself over your limits. And as we find stillness in this shape, we bring our awareness to the hamstring, stretching, releasing, allowing any of that tension from our workday to melt away, to fade away. Breathing, expanding, rising. Mindfully, we're going to switch now to the other side. So the right leg is extending outwards, left foot coming towards the left thigh. And then once again, folding forward, taking your body and finding the shape that feels right for you. Each and every one of us has such a unique body and a unique story to tell. And so my shape may look very different to your shape, but the important part is to observe the target area, which is the hamstring, and then drop into stillness, cultivating that awareness from moment to moment. Inviting that life force energy to enter into our body, revitalizing us, restoring us. And for that we give thanks. Feeling into the richness of sensation as we press up against the mat. Turning to our side, entering into a square pose. So right knee is going to be placing it onto the mat. Left knee is going to stack on top. Then we're going to fold forward ever so gently, ever so mindfully, embracing the sensation within the left glute. Sending our awareness into this space. Allowing the glutes to relax. Releasing any tension that we may have accumulated throughout the week. And expressing gratitude for our glute, for everything that it does for us.
all of the hard work, all of the stress that we put it under, often taking it for granted as well. And so for now, we send our thanks. Breathing in the joy, feeling it enter into our lungs, expanding throughout us.
Transitioning to the other side now. So the right knee is going to stack on top at your own pace, folding forward.
With each breath entering and exiting, we soften just that little bit more. Embracing the love surrounding us in this very moment. Cultivating our mindfulness as we transition into our final pose before Shavasana, which is going to be a frog pose. So coming onto all fours with our knees, we're going to bring them out to the side. Resting your weight onto your forearms. And then feeling into your inner groin area where the stretch is applying. allowing this space to relax, sending energy of healing and loving to it. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming onto our backs now for our final position, which will be Shavasana. So lying onto your back. Feeling into the stillness of the mind, reflecting how it feels now compared to when we first began our practice. Is it more calm? Is it more peaceful? Is it more joyful? Is it grounded in the moment? Or is it still racing off? Whatever it is, just accept. There's no need to be chasing a particular state or so. Just observe where the mind is sitting right here, right now. The important part is to be taking gradual, small steps towards this continuous state of mindfulness. Always feeling into the moment, embracing life and all of its richness. awakening the body. And at your own pace, coming up into a seated position to close off the practice. And I would love to invite you to join me in the chant of Om. So placing our hands together, closing down our eyes, taking a deep breath in and a long breath out, and a breath in for Om. Raising our hands to the forehead, may we have wholesome thoughts. To the lips, may we speak the truth. And to the heart, may we act with loving kindness. From my heart to yours, Namaste.